Welcome all of you for these new videos with the new topics. So today we will discuss about the basic UDI-DI. So what is basic UDI-DI? So basic UDI-DI is stand for the basic unique device identifier device identifier. Now, why it is very much important and why this UMDR has implemented this basic UDI-DI. So suppose, see, the medical device is assigned for resolving any medical purpose. Okay, any medical problem, they're resolving any medical problem, so they have some medical intentions and medical intended use. So according to that, sometimes it's may possible for same problem there are n number of medical devices. So if we call those medical devices with their names, then it might be become very confusing. And apart from that, each and every manufacturer, there are so many manufacturers, it's may possible for the same problem all manufacturers or most of or major manufacturers are manufacturing the same kind of devices. So even if they have the same related number, the scientific numbers are like scientific names. So for example, I am saying that ECG diagnostic devices. So there are so many medical devices who manufacturing the ECG diagnostic devices, and they may have the similar names. So it might be become very confusing. It become confusing when it become confusing. Suppose if any any manufacturing defects or any adverse event is going to be reported for that medical device, then what name they are using? If they using the normal generic names as which is derived from their medical purposes, then it's really become very confusing, like which manufacturer made such kind of medical devices, and even the same manufacturer having this medical device of different versions. So it is very hard to trace which medical devices have that particular problems or this adverse event is reported for which particular device. So this become very complex and become very problematic things. So for resolving such things, each and every medical device is given their numbers. Now once again, maybe the name also we can make as very complex and very unique names we can make, but only thing is that when we are using or when we are making the unique names of medical devices, then again it is a limiting factor. Why? Because in a throughout the life cycle of any manufacturer company existed, they're going to make n number of medical devices for the same medical purposes, the different versions, and day and night various research is going on, various improvement, improvise, everything is going to be happen. So according to that, medical device versions also become different. So for each and every medical devices, if we decide to keep a particular name, to make a particular unique name, that is become very difficult and the name become very longer and longer. But when we put any particular numerical numbers, then it becomes very easy. But again, when we are putting the numerical number, when we designate any particular numerical number to any medical devices, then again it's become very difficult, because each and every number they need to mug up, like this particular number is for this particular medical device. Even it become very difficult for any manufacturer also, because they're not getting clue by the by seeing the particular unique numerical number, like which kind of possible medical device it is. So it's become difficult for the manufacturer themselves. So it is very difficult for the other person, regulatory persons or other persons who tracing these medical devices for their adverse event or for any other complications and other things. So it is very so now they resolve this issue by putting the numbers which having the alphabeticals, alphabets also and numbers also. So it is called alphanumerical numbers. So when we are putting the alphanumerical numbers, so maybe some few alphabets can give you clue that which kind of particular medical device it is. So it may give you a little bit clue on that. On the same time, the numerical number, it gives the unique numbers with the combinations of alphabets. So its make is very unique. It gives us clue like which possible medical device it is, and it is very easy even in a future if we want to develop the various versions of that particular medical device. So only that particular number we need to change in the whole number. So we come to know that this series of number of these medical devices are the different versions of this, and we get a clue of the versions also, like which versions of medical device it is. So it's become very easy when we are utilizing the alphanumerical number for any particular medical device, when it's designating such kind of numbers, then it's become very easy to trace back those medical devices, to identify those particular significant devices. So it's become very easy. That is why the EUMDR regulations has propose these things, propose these things to keep the particular alphanumeric number for each and every medical devices, where this alphanumeric number contain the versions of this medical device also. It is become very easy. Now, who decide this alphanumerical number of medical device? So yes, it is decided by the manufacturers. EUMDR giving some kind of regulation that how numbers should be present, what the kind of alphanumerical combination is possible. They giving the regulations only, but the manufacturer who are deciding who are designating that particular alphanumerical number to their medical devices. So they can take care of those things. So this is designated by the manufacturer themselves. So as a whole, what we summarize, alphanumerical number is one of the way where we can give where we can get very much more unique number without increasing so much bits of data in that. If in a computer language you're saying like bits become bytes, bytes becomes kilobytes, kilobytes become megabyte, megabyte become gigabytes. So each and every digits or each and every inputs becomes a information. So definitely we can't increase much more numbers of combinations or not much more alphabet combinations. So making such things in a shorter way, it is very essential. Put the alphabets and put the numbers in combinations to design unique numbers and designate two particular medical devices which having the version number of that medical device also. So it is very easy way and most appropriate way to give such numbers to any particular medical device. And we also understand that this regulation is proposed by EUMDI itself, and we also understand that this number designated by manufacturers themselves. And we also understand that why it is very important, because when we need to trace back such medical devices for their adverse event, for any outcomes, or if any kind of problematic or any kind of erroneous or any kind of adverse event, I'm saying adverse event means any kind of problem which is associated with the medical device, whether these problems can impact to the patient, can impact to the clinicians and doctors, or can impact to the environment. So all these in a common words called adverse event. So any kind of adverse event easily get tracked. And apart from that, when the various technical documentations going to be submitted by the manufacturer to the regulatory or notified bodies, they specifying this particular basic UDI-DI in a specific technical document, so they can trace back those things. They can also easily understand. So technical documentation also have basic UDI-DI number. We also understand that it's a very unique number for any particular medical device given by the manufacturers. Okay, regulated by the EUMDR, regulations given by the EUMDRs. So these are the things. And what is the use of this? To trace back easily for any medical device, even for the adverse event and even for the any kind of technical documentation, whether all regulatory needs or all regulatory meets has been done by manufacturer or not. So it also can easily trace back with that basic UDI-DI number. So that's it for this video. So we will meet with another video, some another topic. So till then, bye, take care.